Looks like another bag of my grains have arrived. This should be the 55 or the 50 pounder. It's heavy. Picking it up all the time. Yep, it's my prize. Another 50-pound bag. 50-pound bag of 2-row. Gotta get a brewing. Gotta get a brewing. Of course, here's the ones I opened up earlier, all the ones. Batch number 70 today. Blood orange again, go figure. So we'll be brewing up another one, a little different recipe this time, but blood orange just the same. How you doing? I'm doing just fine. Blood orange brew date today. We infuse it with the Vineyards Harvest blood orange puree. I like using this on a lot of my brews. Oh, I love this blood orange. So yeah, we got the strike water is on. We're just taking a little break over here. We're coming up to temperature. We'll be doughing in here in probably 15 minutes or so. And we'll be on with it. This will be brew number 70 here. We got all our grains all ground here already. I like to stir them, get the wheat mixed in there so it don't get that stuck mash tun. We'll tell you what's in there. The strike water is going into the mash tun up to the 7-gallon level. Then we're going to shake the grains in here. And we're going to look at the clock and figure out what time it is, because that'll be very handy. And we'll be doughing in here within 5 minutes, that's for sure. So, got to get her done. This is, I just put the 10 gallons in the kegerator, but that frees up the fermenters. You know how that goes. And once it frees up the fermenters, you got to brew again.
222.
Another blood orange. We're going to go aggressive on the dump here because we're running late in the afternoon. We got the grandkids coming again. Dave, you know what that's like. When the grandkids come over, of course I'll put them to work. How you doing, while you're nice? The white stirring in here nicely. You see the wheat coming out. And an aggressive. Good job there. I'm going to try something different this time. So we're at 154. I was looking for 155, so I can't beat that. 154.2. We'll see how that works out for us. All right, we'll cover this up, honey. She got the cover. And down it goes. Okay, after 1 hour, we're going to do a Varloft here of the blood orange beer. That's the color. We'll fill this pitcher real quick and dump it back in slowly and be good to go. She's going to get a little darker once it gets the puree in there. No time to turn your back now as the hot break approaches. You will definitely lose it all onto the ground. Been there, done that. Here we go. Keep a close eye on it. Turning mine down bit by bit here. And she wants to come over. I'll turn it back up later. It's virtually going off here. Here we go. We're gonna do a spillover. I can't turn it down much lower than that without putting it out. So we'll let this do its thing for a few minutes before I can crank it back up to a higher temperature. And put the first addition of hops will be 2.5 ounces of Citra. She almost come over. I gotta shut down to nothing here. We'll get back to you once it's all over the floor. All right, for our 60-minute edition, it's gonna be 2.5 ounces of Citra hops in a homemade muslin bag. The metal line is the stockinette here. It's what I use for the muslin bags. You can see a whole roll of it here. It comes 25 yards of it. And we've been making these bags up for quite some time now because it's pretty cheap to do it this way. You can see it stretches really nice. It's what they used to do, put casts on people. You can find this here online, I guess by going to Metal Line. Go ahead and buy it and use it for your hops, guys. It's dirt cheap. I think I paid $12 for 25 yards of it. We'll just dip that in there like that. Throw her in. We set a timer. 45 minutes from now, we'll throw in another 1.5 ounces, I believe, of the Willamette.
1 ounce.
1 ounce of the Willamette. And then we'll be going to the fermenter, I suppose. What we got here in this glass is our all-day IPA go-to. Why wouldn't I? So don't turn your back on the burner. You know how that goes, and I'm doing it now. 15 minutes for flame out. It gets a Werflock tablet. For clarity, that was my last one. Throw that in the garbage. The last ounce of hops. It's the Willamette. And then a pinch of yeast, yeast energizer. Yeast nutrient, I'm sorry. So last 15 minutes to flame out on the blood orange. Flame out on the blood orange. Time to put the wort chiller in here. Of course, it's heavy again. We got it in here sanitizing. So I'll try to do this one-handed. Pull that out of there. Okay, we got our wort chiller in, and she's chilling. We're down to 150 already. No leaks. This is the fitting I had to fix last week. This one I cut off today, and I redid it just to make sure, because she was looking a little weak. I don't want to take no chances of that. So we're down to 140. She's cooling pretty quick. The water here on the lake is still relatively cold. And we're going to be using USO5 yeast today to ferment this blood orange. And we probably leave it right out here in the brew shop to finish up. Can't get the gauge on here. Too good. Yeah, like 150. You want to make sure that your gauge isn't touching the side of your wort chiller, or you'll get a false reading. I like to take it down to at least 90 before I go to the fermenting bucket, and I pitch my yeast right around 85 degrees, believe it or not. I've been doing that forever. We got the blood orange coming out of the boil kettle going into the fermenter. I already poured in the puree. My helper wasn't here. And I'll be pitching the yeast as soon as we're done draining. Here goes the pitching of the yeast into the blood orange batch. Ready. My cover. My sanitizer. My bubblers in there. Smack this on down. Yeah. And that's where we go. We're gonna get the bubbler in there and call her done. All right, once again, we're gonna sit back here, we're gonna relax. Enjoy a nice home brew again. Why wouldn't I after a hard day of brewing like that? Put out! Put out!